Hey guys, so I wanted to jump on really quick because today I got my first Sephora VIB sale box in the mail. I kind of did a little haul. Of course, like we've all had our ever-growing love lists on Sephora. When things come out, I usually okay, add to my loves list. Like this is something that I want to get down the road, or I wait to see if I get it in PR, and if I don't, then I know, I want to use this time to purchase the things that I've wanted for a really long time. But a lot of these products, they just don't ever go on sale. And twice a year, Sephora has the VIB sale, depending on what tier you are, whether you're an insider, VIB, or Rouge. It offers a discount on your total purchase, and then all Sephora branded products are 30% off. So this is honestly a great time to stock up on either your essentials, the things that you can't live without, or things that you just normally don't want to pay full price for that never go on sale, like the really bougie merchandise. Otherwise, this time of the year is a great time because Sephora releases a ton of gift sets, like value sets, and it usually contains like a full size of a main product and then other smaller travel sizes, trial sizes, to kind of make it a gift set. And those are great for either yourself, for family members, whatever you might want to use it for. The thing that kind of drew me in is that I had some things in my loves list for a long time, never really got around to purchasing them. But when I looked at some of the gift sets that were released this year, I found a couple of the products that I wanted to purchase anyways in the full size included in a gift set for just a couple dollars more. So that really kind of sucked me in, because I'd had those things saved, and when I found it in a gift set, I was like, heck yeah, like why wouldn't I spend a couple extra dollars to get some matching products? Couple perfect examples I have of that. One of the first things I had kind of wanted to pick up for years now because I'd had them in the past and I kind of forgot about them. But they were these Tarte, the Amazonian clay blushes, and kind of forgot about it, but I noticed that Sephora had a Tarte gift set, and it actually includes 5 of the Amazonian clay products. 4 of them are really amazing blush colors, all very wearable. This one's in the shade Charmed, Captivating, Fantasy, and Delight, and Exposed. 4 of them are blushes, 1 of them is a highlighter, but honestly, like, they're a little bit smaller than the regular sizes, but I don't mind that because I will never hit pan on a blush. It's really the formula that's incredible, and having this gift set allows you to try out multiple colors that you maybe wouldn't have purchased in the past, and now you have 4 blushes and a highlighter, and the colors are just, they're beautiful. They're so wearable for any skin tone. I really honestly love them all. This one's a little bit brighter of a pink, and then they have a couple deeper shades, but even with my fair skin, I can still wear them, and they're gorgeous. They apply so well, they stay all day. Blush is something that can fade very fast, and these just, they don't. And then this one is the highlighter. So I picked these up. I think it was $39 for the whole set, and I was like, heck yeah. I mean, that's basically the price of 1.5 of the full sizes. So very generous pan sizes. I'm really, really happy with that. Another thing that I had in my loves list that I kept wanting to get around to trying, but it was the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And this is an amazing primer. I had a small version of it and I used it up right away. It's very hydrating, but it makes your makeup adhere. It doesn't go anywhere. So I've always wanted to get the full size of this, had it in my loves list, but I noticed that during the sale they had a value set where you got the full size of the primer, and then you also got a smaller size of their setting spray, which is also a really great setting spray. So for like $1 more, you got 2 products. Honestly, super easy decision, add to cart. Like, I was so excited with that. So also came with a cute little travel bag too. Probably never use it, but this was all one set for $1 more, or something like that. It was very close. So another really great idea, and I think those are still in stock. The thing that I was really excited about is the Paulas Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid. I've gone through 2 of these already. I honestly never thought I would find anything that would rival my First Aid Beauty toning pads. I've gone through 4 of them already, 4 containers. I purchased this from Sephora during the last sale, and I was shocked. My skin just did a 180. I mean, my pores were refined. I did not have dry patches anymore. My skin just had this glow to it. It was beautiful. We went to Hawaii back in May, and I didn't want to take this with because it was so big. It wasn't like a convenient travel size or anything. And my skin went bonkers while I was there. I mean, you're in the sun, you're wearing SPF on your face, you're sweaty. Like, my skin just, it was awful. And I wished I would have had this with me, but I didn't bring it. And instead I was going to just buy the full size, add it to cart. And then I noticed they had the value set with the travel size. So this is perfect. I purchased one right away. I might actually get another one because I don't know if they have a jumbo size in this yet, but they might as well because I love it. I use this after my toner, you know, cleanse my face, use my toner, and then put this on. Don't wash it off. Let it stay on, work its magic. Put on your creams, your serums, moisturizers. And it is wonderful. Paula's Choice, I'm so glad Sephora carries them now, because this is honestly a great product. If you don't have something like this in your skincare regimen, you really should add it. Thank me for it later. Look this one up. I think it's still in stock, but I'm sure it's something that will sell out. So really great item. One of the other gift sets that I was so excited to see. Oh, I was so excited. I have had the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream on my list. This is the full size. Now, there is a jumbo. The jumbo is so expensive. Just this size alone, I think, is like $67. But this has been on my loves list forever. Tatcha does run a sale on their website like once or twice a year, where you can purchase this on sale, but I just never took advantage of that. And during the holidays, Sephora has a gift set that has the full size of this, and then it also includes their rice wash. So this is their like soft cream cleanser, this is a decent size. Like, this would last me a fair amount. And then it also includes the Dewy Skin Serum, and I want to say this kit was like $76, so just a couple dollars more than if you would have just purchased this regular full price. And then plus you get either the 10, 15, or 20% off on top of that. So I snatched that up right away. They have 2 formulas in this. There's this one and then a hydrating one that's like a blue color. This is, I think, kind of the OG formula. So this is the one I wanted to try first. But it's so great. It comes with like a little magnetic removable paddle that you can use for scooping it out of there if you don't want to go in with your hands. But Tatcha makes amazing skincare, awesome primers. Highly suggest, if you, your sister, your mother, whoever, if they are at all passionate about skincare, like, consider picking this up for them as a gift, because it would honestly make a wonderful gift. Even use it for yourself. I mean, I love it, so I will be keeping this one because I was very excited to pick that up. Sorry, my dogs are playing down here. couple other things I got, the Sephora collection. Anything from the Sephora collection is 30% off during the sale. They give it a little bit of a boost because they want to promote their own products. But one thing that is kind of a sleeper product of theirs are their brushes. They're amazing, and they have a new line that just came out of all new brushes. So I picked up the smaller foundation brush. It's like the mini. This is called the 70.5. Very soft, dense bristles. I wanted this because traveling with brushes is really difficult. I don't love traveling with a sponge because it can get just yucky and gross. Even if you have like a sponge carrying case, I don't really like it, but I do it. So I figured with something like this, it would be better for foundation than a sponge when I'm traveling. I can clean it right away, dry it right away. I really like this. There is a bigger version of this, and I actually might get that one too, just for every day. But I was really happy with this one. It's a little bit smaller than I thought, but that's okay because I wanted it for traveling. And there is a full size. This one was $20. Full size is $30, and then the 30% off. So good thing to look into if you're looking for new brushes. Check out the Sephora brushes. They're great. I've had them in the past. I've had their like older styles, and these are their new ones, so I really like them. A couple other things that I got. So these aren't value sets or anything. I will mention there is a value set that I'm now kicking myself that I didn't get. It's from Sol de Janeiro. Obviously everybody loves their Boom Boom cream. I've used it. I've gone through multiple tubs of it. I have a couple smaller travel sizes, so when I saw the value set, I think it has the Boom Boom cream, the shower gel, which I have 2 of them already on backup. It has the spray, and it has something else, I think, but I can't remember what. But I was like, you know, I'm not gonna get it. I really just wanted to try the spray because everybody says that this spray is literally absolutely the exact same scent as the original Boom Boom cream. And I was like, is it really though? Like, it's really hard to take a scent like in a moisturizer and like bottle it and have it smell the same. It does. I mean, let me just save you like the questions, because it really does. And I should have just bought the whole set because I know I would use all those products, but I didn't. I did get this. I'm very happy with it. It smells amazing. You know, I tried it on today, and every time I would kind of like walk and then walk back, I could smell it, and I'm like, ooh, that smells really good. So this is in a couple different value sets that they're offering, and another one you could pick up, but I just bought the like mini size of the spray. There is this one larger than this if you know you like this spray already, that you can grab, but I just got the smaller one for now. One other thing that I really wanted to try, but once I kind of got everything into my cart and I saw the price of everything, I was like, I'm not really that comfortable spending that much. Where can I kind of cut this down? Well, I had the Giorgio Armani, the Luminous Silk, like the full size foundation in my cart, which is $64. And I didn't even realize it at the time, but they have like the mini size and it's $20 cheaper. I truly didn't need foundation. I just bought it because I've always wanted to try this, never got around to purchasing it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try the smaller size. I didn't know even really what my shade was, so I totally guessed. I got the shade 1.5, which is, I think, the lightest neutral shade that they have, but now I'm a little concerned because even looking at it, it looks kind of dark for my skin, but maybe not. We'll give it a try, but this was a really great way to try the Luminous Silk without having to pay the hefty $64 price tag that comes with it. So that was an awesome find. All right, Patrick Ta. If you know me at all, you know that Patrick Ta literally cannot do any wrong in my eyes. Everything he releases is fabulous. You cannot go wrong with anything he has. I saw he released a mascara, and I saw it and I was like, I have to grab this. It's gonna be amazing. I haven't tried it yet. I've seen others that have tried it and it looks incredible. I'm very excited. I placed a second order yesterday that has his blushes. They came back in stock. Both the original formula and the cream powder blushes all came back in stock between yesterday and today. I think they're still in stock. I did snatch some of those up, so I'll be getting those soon. But I also wanted to try the mascara, so I picked that up, and I know I'll love it. So a couple powders that I purchased. So I was kind of up in the air between the Huda Beauty setting powder and the new Makeup Forever. Obviously, I have this one. This is the one that won. I have seen just rave claims about this and people saying it's an amazing under eye powder. It erases your pores, turns your face into silk, like all of this crazy stuff. And I was like, does it really though? Like, I guess I wanted to try it. I wanted to see if those claims were right. It came with a puff, which is awesome. Like, it's a really nice quality puff. But I also love that for travel, it has a lid on it. So the powder can't just go everywhere, which I hate. Most of my powders, like my Coty Airspun, which is my tried and true, has no stopper. So if you travel, that crap is gonna be everywhere when you take the lid off. It's a pain. This does not. So I got the lightest shade in vanilla. This is 1.0. I think they have like 4 or 5 different shades. So I'm gonna give this a go. If it's as great as everybody says it is, I don't think anything will replace my Coty. I've used it every day for 4 years straight. It's my under eye setting powder. I don't go without it. And I love that powder. So if this is anything like that, you know, that would be great. But again, this is like $34 and Coty Airspun is like $4. So not really a logical purchase, but kind of watching everybody's reviews and the influencers, they definitely influenced me. So had to try this. The other powder I picked up, stupidly bougie, but I have heard awesome things. And I've had it in my cart since it came out. I've had it in my loves list since it came out, but it is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder, no powder. I have heard awesome things about this. I also purchased the Beauty Blender Puff because I had heard that if you use this powder in conjunction with that puff, it's magic. I've seen it in action, so I can kind of believe it now, but I got the lightest shade, 0 Neutral. I will tell you, everything Dior runs warm, or runs dark, I should say. If I were to get this in 1 or 2, it would be a bronzer on me. So keep that in mind if you're looking at their foundations, their powders, go lighter than what you think. I got the Backstage foundation in a 1. It's so dark. I have to mix it with a lighter one in order to use it. I should have gotten 0, and if I ever repurchase, I will repurchase 0. So I made sure to do that for this powder. I've heard that people have gotten like 2 colors up and they do use it as a bronzer because it's that good. But I don't feel like throwing another $40 away on the same powder just to use it as a bronzer. So I'm gonna stick with this right now and see how it works. I hope it's amazing. Once I get my beauty blender, I have another haul coming. There's so much more I wanted. Plus there's gift sets I wanted to get for family, and I just placed another order because, you know, this sale happens twice a year. Nobody likes to pay full price for this stuff. So if you can get it on sale, get it on sale. Yeah. So moving on from that, last kind of random purchase I picked up. So I follow a couple bloggers who are very Southern, and they know about big hair and volume. And I have very thick hair. I have a lot of hair. When I curl it, when I straighten it, it's so easily weighed down. I can't get a lot of volume just because the sheer weight of my hair. I cut most of my hair off 2 years ago and hoping that I would be able to curl it, get more body to it, and it's still pretty difficult. But one thing that was recommended was this Bombshell Volumizer by Color Wow. And this apparently gives you some Texas size hair. Now, I'm not saying that's what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for something. Like, so I believe them. If my Southern girls can say this is the product that does it for them, I believe them. I will purchase that in an instant. So basically, you kind of, it sounds like this is like a foam, and you apply it to damp hair and then kind of work it through from scalp to base, and then dry your hair in sections, style it as usual, and it just gives you a ton of volume. So I'm excited to try that out because I have been looking for volume, and if they say that that has volume, I'm going to give it a try. So I will kind of see how that goes and keep you updated with that. On to my final two things from this order. So these were the two things, the whole reason I placed this order in the first place. There were two things that I had in my cart that I said, I kept wavering. They released about a month before the sale started, and I was like, ugh, they're gonna sell out. If I miss them, I'm gonna be so mad. I was like, do I just buy it at full price? I didn't. I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna keep my eye on it, keep it in my cart. And I got both of them. I am so happy. I am like over the moon. So first thing I wanted was the Charlotte Tilbury, the Nudegasm Face Palette. Okay, first of all, packaging A+. She knocks it out of the park every single time. But when I look at this color story, like this comes so close to the love I feel for my Smashbox Cali Contour palette. I travel with it everywhere. It is literally the only palette I take. This is that on a whole nother level. It has a beautiful highlight shade, a blush or a blush topper, and then a bronzer contour that I'll probably mix because I don't usually contour, and this looks a little deep for me, but this looks a little gray. So together, I think this is going to be the perfect tone for me. But I loved everything about this. I knew I needed this. I would have been so sad if this would have sold out and I wouldn't have gotten it. One of the most adorable things on this palette that I noticed when I got it is up in this corner right here. You can see there's a little star etched into the glass, and I just thought that was like the cutest little touch, like cutest little detail. I love it. I cannot wait to use this. I'm so excited that I finally own that after all of the hype I had created in my head surrounding it. Okay. Last thing. I saw this and I knew I needed to have this. I have never in my life brought myself to buy a Pat McGrath palette. They are incredibly expensive, $125. I have a couple Natasha Denonas. You know, they're relatively similar when it comes to like hierarchy of eyeshadows. Like, you don't beat Natasha Denona, you don't beat Pat McGrath, and I'd never purchased a Pat McGrath. And I saw this palette and I saw the color story and all of the different textures in it, and my heart sang. I was like, I need that. I pray that this doesn't sell out. And last holiday they released a similar palette. The color story didn't really speak to me. One thing I will say, even though the pan sizes in this are smaller, you get more colors than her normal palettes, and this is actually cheaper. This is $78, where her other pan sizes are larger. I think there's only 8 or 10 colors in the mothership palettes, but the pan sizes are significantly larger. And I'd always kind of thought, I was like, you know what? Nobody needs that big of a pan for eyeshadow. Like, you're never going to hit pan on that. Why don't you make smaller pans and do more colors? Like, makes sense. But that's just her way. You know, that's what those palettes are. They're signature for a reason. But when this came out, I was like, yes, first of all, packaging, again, 10 out of 10. This is beautiful. I love everything about this, and it's definitely more kicked up from her packaging last year, because on the inside this year, she has her signature black glossy inside. So here is the color story. It is gorgeous. I mean, the two shades when I saw this that just spoke to me right away. This beautiful green down here. I can see doing so much with this, and I wish the light in here is terrible, but it just has this fluorescence to it that I just love. And then this gold up here in the top is just absolutely beautiful. The one thing that I love that she did with this palette is that she played with textures, she played with colors. A lot of palettes nowadays are mainly matte with like a couple shimmers sprinkled in, and that's great and fine. We all mostly use mattes to begin with, but this is kind of the opposite. There are only 4 mattes in this palette. They are, oh, it's kind of hard to hold this and show you, but so the matte shades are this pink, this brown, and then you have another pink and a maroon shade up here. Otherwise, everything else is shimmer or glitter or, you know, some other kind of texture that isn't just matte. And it's so beautiful. I'm so excited to play in this and just, I look at this and it just gets me inspired to want to create so much. I don't think a palette has done that for me in so long. So when I opened this today, I was like, yes, like I just want to take all my makeup off and do it again, even though it's like 10 o'clock at night. But I am very excited about that. If you have the chance, I know it is still in stock. I know it's a pricier product, but $78, 20% off. I mean, treat yourself. It's worth it. I promise. I really can't wait to try all of these things. Like I said, I did put in another order, so I have other things coming, but this is round 1. And I feel like there are such good deals out there right now. Like, go check it out. Go check out the sale, see what you find for gifts, see what you find for yourself. There's always stuff you never knew that you needed out there. And it's just fun. It's just a fun thing to do. I save up all year long for this sale. I kind of tuck a little bit away so I know that when the time comes, like, I don't feel guilty about spending that money, because it's just kind of the time that I treat myself. The next order I placed, I ordered more gift sets for family and things like that for Christmas and birthdays. So I'm excited to get all that in. But other than that, I love everything, and I wanted to share it because I just wanted to talk about it. So if you guys enjoy this video, if you want to see the next haul, if you want to see me put some of these products to the test, let me know. I'm not super great with like doing makeup on camera. I don't have like a formal filming camera or setup or anything. But a lot of people kind of go in the sale and like they don't know what to look for. I spent a lot of time watching videos of like, okay, what products should I be considering? And sometimes that's just always helpful, like to know where to spend your money and where not to. So hopefully this kind of helps you out if you've been considering purchasing something, or maybe you've had it in your cart and you've never really gone through with it. A lot of these things here are things I've had since 2017, 2018, and I just never pulled the trigger on it, and now I did, and I'm excited. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys go out there and find some things to love yourself, and kind of just, I don't know, it puts a new pep in your step, and I think we all need that right now. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you guys soon. All right, thanks. Bye.